Huawei SN8 is a very capable gaming device. So we'll start with one of the default games that comes with Vector unit. So this is made specifically for Huawei device and specifically probably the SN8 and some of the high-end devices. This is pretty smooth. The textures in this game are very cleverly made so that they do not put much pressure on the GPU. I want to show you some water ripples, so here you will see some. There, see, almost real time. I'm not used to playing this game actually, but see, nice water ripple effect, yeah. No frame loss. The water texture is pretty good, but the texture of these games are made in such a way that it does not put much pressure on the GPU, so the textures anyway are not very complex. Yeah, so we'll leave it here. We'll go back to some other games. Yeah, and we'll start with some basic games like Temple Run 2. It should play this game pretty comfortably. Nice, very smooth as expected. Let's see what happens when two character comes into the picture. Oops. So even when two characters are there, the graphics are pretty smooth. So now it shatters just a bit, but not significant actually, and becomes smooth again. So that's about it. Let's kill it. Yeah. And we'll go to Fruit Ninja. Another pretty basic game. Also this part now starting to hit a bit. Oh. Absolutely no frame loss. It's playing it pretty smoothly. Yeah, so again, no problem whatsoever. Now let's go to a slightly more demanding game. So even when I hit the house, there went any frame loss. So it's playing it pretty smoothly again. I'm deliberately trying to create a complex environment to see how the graphic works. It's working pretty smoothly so far. Even inside the cave, there's absolutely no lag or absolutely no frame loss. Good. So we'll kill it from here. And we'll go to one of the most memory intensive games. Note that NFS Most Wanted and Asphalt 8, two of our popular testing games, are incompatible with this, mainly maybe because of the CPU. That does not mean the CPU is underpowered. These games are typically compatible to some CPUs, some brand of CPUs, and not to the others. Yeah, so finally we can start playing now, and let me tell you, the startup time is pretty decent actually compared to some of the other devices.
Do you read? Over.
Wi-Fi SU1, what's your status?
Orbital position beginning approach. Please confirm landing coordinates for San Francisco.
It shatters just a bit there.
Speed and trajectory adjustments are you're clear for ascent.
But this game makes most of the high-end, even the high-end flagship devices sweat, so I won't blame the SN Mate if it skips a few frames or shutters just a bit. So that's perfectly acceptable to me. So far so good.
Ward to actual. Please respond. Yelena, do you read me? Damn.
So far so good, absolutely no frame loss. It's playing it very smoothly.
All
We're gonna let's get to some fighting now. The game is hitting up big time, but the movement are smooth so far. Yep, so movement was smooth, but it's very hot right now. It's almost very tough to keep holding the device.